The Earth has just endured the greatest mass extinction in its history. Over 90% of all life is gone. The oceans are quiet. Forests, reduced to ash. The land, nearly lifeless. But life is stubborn. From the ashes of the Permian extinction, survivors crawl, scurry, and adapt. In this quiet, broken world, a new chapter begins. It is the dawn of the Triassic Period. And in its shadows, something small, swift, and unremarkable will emerge. Something that will one day rule the world. The first dinosaurs.
The Triassic period began around 252 million years ago, immediately after the catastrophic Permian-Triassic extinction event, an event so devastating it nearly wiped out all life on Earth. Entire ecosystems vanished, coral reefs collapsed, giant amphibians and ancient reptiles faded into history. But Earth was not silent for long. In the wreckage, a new world started to form.
The Triassic world was hot, dry, and unforgiving. All of Earth's land was still connected in one massive supercontinent called Pangaea. This colossal landmass created extreme climates, deserts stretched endlessly across its heart. But near the coasts and rivers, life clung on. Small reptiles, early mammals, and archosaurs, the ancestors of crocodiles and dinosaurs, began to adapt. Evolution had hit the reset button. And now, it was time for something new to rise.
Among the many reptiles competing for survival, one group developed a unique set of traits that would give them an edge. These were the early dinosaurs.
Unlike other reptiles that sprawled sideways like lizards, dinosaurs stood upright, with legs directly beneath their bodies. This allowed them to move faster and more efficiently. They also had lightweight skeletons, powerful tails for balance, and sharp senses. In a world still recovering, these traits meant survival, and eventually, domination.
The earliest true dinosaurs appeared around 230 million years ago. They were small, agile, and fast. Not the towering giants we imagine, but their impact would be enormous.
One of the earliest known species is Eoraptor, discovered in Argentina. It was about the size of a dog, walked on two legs, and likely hunted insects and small animals. With its lightweight build and sharp teeth, Eoraptor represents one of the first steps toward the carnivorous theropods that would later include Velociraptor and T-Rex. Another early predator was Herrerasaurus, larger and more advanced. At nearly 3 meters long, it was a fierce hunter with strong legs, grasping hands, and serrated teeth. Both species lived in what is now South America, once a lush lowland of rivers and forests on the southern edge of Pangaea. From this region, dinosaurs would begin to spread across the globe.
But make no mistake, dinosaurs weren't alone. In the Triassic world, they were just one group among many fighting to survive. Crocodile-like archosaurs, strange beaked reptiles, and early mammal relatives shared the land.
The dominant predators during much of the Triassic were Rauisuchians, massive, crocodile-like reptiles that terrorized the land. Dinosaurs were still small, often hunted, and nowhere near the rulers they would become. But then, a second extinction event struck. Around 201 million years ago, at the end of the Triassic, volcanic eruptions ripped Pangaea apart. The skies darkened. Temperatures soared. Many of the dominant reptilian competitors vanished. And in the silence that followed, dinosaurs inherited the Earth.
With their rivals gone, dinosaurs rapidly diversified. In the early Jurassic, they would evolve into the giants we recognize today.
Some would walk on 4 legs. Some would grow armor. Some would fly. But their roots all trace back to this moment in time. A fragile beginning in a harsh world. A story written not in dominance, but in persistence. The Triassic didn't give us titans, it gave us the spark that would become them.
The story of the dinosaurs began not with thunderous roars, but with quiet steps in a shattered world. Small, nimble, and often overlooked, the first dinosaurs were survivors, and in time, they would reshape the Earth. In the next episode, Jurassic Giants, The Rise of the Titans, we'll explore how dinosaurs grew in size, power, and diversity, ushering in an age of enormous herbivores and fearsome hunters. Don't miss this next chapter in the journey to deep time. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to MEH6336 for more incredible episodes of Dinosaurs, Titans of the Lost World. The past is alive, and we're just getting started.